Cancer. Welcome to the Winds of Jupiter weekly tarot reading. Now I'll be doing my 3-card reading first, and then after that I'll be doing a combination card and astrology dice reading. Now the astrology dice represent the zodiac signs, the planets or lunar nodes, and the houses. And the 3 cards aren't in any particular order like past, present, and future. And you can think of the dice as a play, a show, or a game where there's a personality, plot, and place. Like the clue game, Colonel Mustard with the knife in the conservatory. Now the 3 cards that you received this week are the 3 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. So you've got some fire energy going on here. Ambition, inner strength. And you might need it because you received the 5 of Pentacles, and I call this the impoverishment card or deprivation card. Something is missing, or you lost something of value. But I don't think it's really a big deal this week because you have all 3 minor arcana cards and no major arcana cards. So this is more like the weather. Just wait another day and it'll be different. And a lot of times this indicates that you're emotionally down in the dumps, or something didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. Or maybe it was just self-imposed. Unintentionally something happened, and now you're worried about it. But oh no, Cancers don't worry about anything. Well, yeah, they do. And you've been known to be overly sensitive and overly emotional at times. So maybe this is just kind of a little bit of an imagination that something isn't right. It's so funny though, if you think back at a lot of times when something didn't happen the way you wanted it to. Actually, it did happen the way it should have. Because then something else happened and then it all turned out right. And that's the way it's going to happen here too. Because you have the 3 of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles can be a humbling experience, but the 3 of Wands is saying you're moving forward regardless of what happened. You've made some plans. You're looking to the future now. 3 is the number of creation. And it is also about careful planning that you've already done and now set into motion. This is the Trinity and the joining of opposing forces to create a third force. There's strength that's been acquired from struggle. And here also successful collaboration. Because you have the 4 of Wands, but we'll get to that. You've navigated some rough seas. And it definitely says with the 5 of Pentacles that there was some rough times. But now you're bringing your goals to a reality. You've launched them and you're working towards something. This is the real deal. Everything's falling into place and life does feel good. This card can indicate success in a lot of different levels. Commerce, trade, enterprises, business, pleasure. So what at first looked like a real bad news story is turned around and is now a good news story. And there's some good fortune sprinkled in all this because you do have the 4 of Wands card there. And this is the card about celebration. There's been some type of accomplishment. There's some type of positive ascension happening in your life, and other people are reveling and are proud of you and are honoring you. You know, with the 5 of Pentacles there, you might have overlooked some important things or had some difficulties in relationships or with your emotions. But now that's over. You've worked through this problem with the 3 of Wands there and then came to a completion point with the 4 of Wands. 4 isn't necessarily completion, but it's stability. That's been acquired from patience and hard work. Now I rolled the dice and you received Cancer, Uranus, in the 12th house. So you received your own sign, Cancer. And it's kind of funny because a lot of other signs received that too with the dice roll here. Anyway, Uranus in Cancer has your mood changing at the drop of a hat, which can be typical for you Cancers. And Uranus is about surprises and unexpected things, and so this week might find yourself being really challenged, especially with the Five of Pentacles there that's warning you about all of this. Now Uranus brings in logical thinking, and this can be in conflict with the warm and overly emotional Cancer responses. So you're going to have to find a happy medium between the two dipolar extremes. Let them complement each other, and one subtly merge with the other. Cancer is molten lava, and Uranus is cold as outer space. And this can be quite explosive if you're not careful with your inner moods and connecting them to the outer environment. This is like the essence of yin and yang, good and bad, right and left. You've got the Five of Pentacles, which has you in the depths of despair, and then you have the Three of Wands that's saying it's time to build and time to do something. Now, if you can balance these opposing forces, you'll be celebrating with the Four of Wands card. Now, you're a homebody at heart, and this week you might have the compulsion to deviate from the norm, even in your routines at home. And this will be a rebel without a cause kind of thing, where you'll actually find convenient ways to do things, different ways of doing things. Rome wasn't built in a day, and things are not going to change overnight. But you're going to be doing something, and all of a sudden you'll say, gosh, if I do it this way, I skip all these steps and it's so much easier. The point of this is that you finally realize that the reason you did it some other way is now gone. There's no more dogma left to have you do it the way you used to do it. And the members of your house will thank you, and so will the Four of Wands. Now Uranus in the 12th house tells you to expect the unexpected, and this might have you walking on eggshells a little bit this week. And this will bring some constricted feelings and warns you to be careful about befriending certain people, because maybe they're not your friend and have ulterior motives. You might have some health concerns this week, but holistic healing is something that you'd like to look into further. You don't want to go to a doctor or a dentist or some type of institution to have them tell you how to heal yourself. Now, Cancer in the 12th house has you seeking solace in privacy. Your home is your meditation station, your place to find your center. And if you have any fear of rejection, this is going to be a costly erosion of your confidence. So this week you have to stay cool, balance your emotions, and start work on a project or continue working on a project that you already started. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.